the plan for now is that on Monday, Mary's gonna be admitted to the hospital to start IVs.
And it was just a reminder, like, all right, it's time. We need to do this.
Good morning, guys. I'm gonna go get my hair cut because I've noticed that some of you have said I've been looking like Ollie lately, so I do need a haircut. Well, the rain is not letting up, so before I go, I'll show you guys, look what we got in the mail. It's Ollie's new, Ollie, it's your swim ladder. What do you think? Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, honey.
It's really coming down.
Yes, it is. How are you doing this morning? You're doing? Doing your thing. We're doing laundry. We have one clean thing of laundry. We're getting geared up for the hospital.
That's right.
Woo! I made it. It is more my sunny side up, kind of hopefully today. We think there's gonna be a clearing, at least the weather app says there's gonna be a clearing in the forecast this evening. So here's the plan. We heard from Mary's doctor this morning that her sinus surgeon can fit in time in the OR on August 6th. So that is a week from Monday. As Mary and I were processing yesterday, the timing of, let's close this, try to quiet it down a little bit. We were processing the timing of, she's got to do IV antibiotics because this infection in her lungs and in her sinuses has decreased her lung function, and mornings lately have been very, very hard for Mary. It's waking up with like this cement-like mucus, and it just indicates that we've got to do something. So we need to start IV antibiotics. We talked with our doctor that we're going to do the same combination that we did back in March when she was on IVs last. We felt like that was a good combo, but it also had its complications. Her blood numbers dropped pretty quickly, and we had to do Neupogen to increase her blood counts. All that to say, we decided that the best course of action would be to wait a week after being on IVs to do the surgery. So the plan for now is that on Monday, Mary's gonna be admitted to the hospital to start IVs, and we're gonna try to hit the infection hard. It'll give us time because her body, last time when we did this, her body reacted, and she's dreading the reaction of the kind of, I think it was after the first dose of, or it was after 3 doses, so after the 3 different antibiotics, but the first dose of each, she got the fever, vomiting. It was rough, and she's not looking forward to that, but she said to me last night, I feel at peace about it. She was like, 2 days ago, she was like, I don't even want to do IVs because I'm dreading that. And I think just the way this week has progressed, it's just clear that this is what we need to do. And so Monday, she'll be admitted. A week later, we'll plan to do sinus surgery. That'll give us time to figure out her blood counts because we need her blood counts to be up for the surgery. Last time she had sinus surgery back in 2013, she had a lot of bleeding as a result and bruising, and so there may be, we're just gonna keep a close eye on things. We may need to do like a platelet transfusion right before surgery, depending on how the blood count stuff goes. So there's a lot of moving parts in this plan, but we really feel at peace about, number one, getting started on this as soon as possible, and we feel good about waiting till Monday just because that gives us time to get things squared away in our lives before we head into the hospital. I've arranged for a buddy of mine to preach at church next Sunday so that I can have next week to kind of focus on the surgery and all of that. Anyways, let's go get a haircut. Actually, this is something I often do before Mary goes in the hospital, is get a haircut. It's a little out of control. So, here we go. Okay, hair is cut. Sun is out. I just stopped at Home Depot. I had to pick up a few things. I had to pick up some fasteners to, like some nuts and bolts to put the swim platform, swim ladder for Ollie on. So now I'm gonna go pick up our Walmart groceries. We just got a few to hold us through the weekend until we go in the hospital. And let me see what this call is. I'm not sure what that number is. Okay, so I'm gonna go pick up those groceries and we'll see you guys in a bit.
Oh my goodness. Look at your drill matches the ladder.
Look at that.
Ollie, did you see this boat ladder? Look.
In the water, you can climb up it.
This part. That's what Peter got for you. That's so cool. Hi guys. I hear you and Peter went out on a date today. I was in bed all day, basically. I did some laundry, but halfway through transferring it to the dryer, I would like need to sit down and lay down and cough it out and catch my breath, all the things, and whatever. It is what it is. But I'm excited to be up and out right now, and I'm so excited for this ladder Peter found and bought for us. I think Ollie's gonna really appreciate it, and yeah, that's been our day so far. Now that I'm up, I'm like wondering if we should run out and do those returns.
Yeah, sure.
Do you think we should?
Probably like 20 minutes.
Yeah, no rush. I'm fine. Yeah, so I think I'll get ready, and we've got some returns to do before we go in the hospital. But we've just been doing our stuff. Did you tell them we got groceries and stuff? So when I found out this morning that I was being admitted on Monday, I went on the Walmart grocery, because we do Walmart grocery pickup, and I had time to place an order that we could pick up tonight because I knew we needed some food until Monday. And so that was perfect, and Peter picked that up while he was out. And but yeah, I've got a return to Target and another return that we should try to do so that we're not thinking about it in the back of our heads while we're in the hospital. So I don't know, we'll see what we get into, but for now, boat ladder. Oh, also, this was a new experience. My Dexcom was expiring, or whatever it's called. Sensor was timing out, and so I was like, you know what, this time I'm gonna try it on my arm. I haven't tried the G6 on my arm yet. I tried the G4 when I had that on my arm a couple times, and it caused pain for me, but the G6 is causing pain when I've put it here. When I'm doing my vest, it causes pain, which is totally weird. I don't understand that. So I thought maybe I'll try it on my arm this time. So I put it on my arm up there. Yeah, you might be able to see a little red spot up above right there. So I put the Dexcom on. I was like, okay, this is gonna be great. And the sensor went in just fine. It did bleed, but not like last week. And I started it up, and then sensor fail. Like the app told me, like, sensor failed, take it off. Like, really? So I took it off, put a new one on. That bled as well, but the actual insertion didn't really hurt. So I've got that on there, and the startup time is almost done. So I'm interested to see if it'll hurt or not. What I found with the G4 when I had it in there, it didn't hurt for the most part, but every once in a while, like maybe when I stretched my arm out, it would just like send this shooting pain, which is not supposed to happen. So I just thought, I don't know, maybe my arms aren't meant for Dexcoms, but I thought with the G6 I should try it. So I'm medical nerding, and I'll keep you updated. But really quick, before I get ready to go, I wanted to give you guys an update. We have tomatoes. So I've got these tomato plants, and then we've got Peter's jalapeno plants and purple green beans, which, as you can see, they are growing. They're delicious. Whew, this humidity is challenging. Also, I thought I'd point out, hold on. Okay, all 4 of my daisy plants are blooming right now. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And also, this new plant, I think it's called a dahlia. It's beautiful, and it's blooming. Okay, that's your flower update. I always think it's a good idea to go out. Oh man, I must get ready to go. Whew. This is kind of what I'm hoping that a course of IV antibiotics and this admission will hopefully help these sorts of transitions when I need to get my shoes on, get ready to go. It won't be such an ordeal. Also, earlier when I was laying in bed, I started coughing, and it was at that moment I realized how bad my head hurt. And it was just a reminder, like, all right, it's time. We need to do this. We feel good about the plan. The timing actually works out. Since they told me to come in on Monday, that gives us a little bit of time to kind of prepare. I mean, I was kind of mentally prepared to go in today because I didn't know if they would be like, okay, come in today, we're ready. Or I had no clue what the timing would be like. And of course, if it ever gets to the point where I just physically need to go in, I can always just go in, either through the ER or like tell my team, like, okay, I have to come in. But I'm used to like feeling like this at this point. I'm used to the headaches. I'm used to taking care of my lungs the way they are. And so I'm ready to do something, but I'm not like, oh, I need to go to the hospital this moment. So anyway, when they told us Monday, it was kind of like, okay, that's perfect timing, because then Peter can get ready and preach on Sunday. We can do laundry, pack clean clothes for the hospital. And otherwise, we pretty much would have had to pack dirty clothes and just do laundry at the hospital. Anyway, it all works out. I think about halfway through that, I was regretting coming out.
Really?
But it all ended out okay.
Yeah, because you got some treats for the hospital.
I got some breakfast squares, soft baked bars, apple cinnamon. Not sponsored.
All right, guys, we're home, and we have a little announcement for you. The big reveal. Da-da-da-da-da. We have new hats. You want to show off this hat? Tilt down and camera focus
Did you tap on my head?
I did. We have new Frey Life hats featuring Ollie Boy right in the middle of them.
Look.
They are like a vintage washed red. Denim cap.
Yeah.
With the launch of these hats that are now available on our online store, we also have a little surprise for you guys. Is we made some buttons that we want to give away to the first 50 people who buy this hat. So
these buttons are not going to go on the store. They're just going to be given for free to whoever buys the first 50 of these hats.
For a limited time, these 3 buttons, they're like little pin-on buttons, will be available when you add one of these hats to your cart. So go check it out on the online store, and as always, we will see you tomorrow. Good night.
Hey, wait, Ollie, can you come back? So we can end the vlog.
Come here.
Found him on the guest bed. Good night, everybody.